Good morning, guys. We are at 12255 Oak Grove Drive here in Lindale, Texas, in Cypress Ridge Addition number 2, where we have a home that was built in 2023 featuring 2,200 square foot, 4-bed, 2.5-bath layout. And I just wanted to start inside because it's beautiful and it is hot outside. Let's check out the exterior here. So that down there, at the very end, is the road coming in. This one sits up a little bit on a hill. Got a dump truck going by. Excuse the noise. As you can see, there is some additional new construction being built at this time. Kind of mixed throughout on various lots. Got one next door, one across the street, one diagonal. Here's the front landscaping and elevation. And you have a little bit of a hill here, but it's all rolling away from the house. Culvert down there and right here, it's a little bit covered up. You can see your neighbor here will definitely have some runoff coming this way, but looks like it's pretty evenly dispersed. Kind of got a monochromatic look here with the white paint, black finishes with the gutter, the fascia, and then the underglow lights as well. Natural gas coming into this one. So you got side-facing garage, 2 comfortably, with the glass panels there, or windows, if you will. And here's the back. You don't have a fence on the right-hand side. Excuse me, you do on part of the left, and then from the back. Kind of got some mixed terrain back here. Aerobic septic system. Got a RUD, I believe that's 4.5, 5 ton there. Electrical panel. There's a back porch, which has a nice high pitch. You do have a lot of wood beam accents in here. Looks like some are cedar. We'll definitely verify that. And again, you're sitting up here, coming off the back porch, overlooking a few of your neighbors. This is what I would call like a HOA community, but there is no HOA. So the kind of the appeal of the homes and the neighborhood is in great shape. Looks like everybody cares for their property pretty well. You are kind of overlooking this neighbor here, but if you put up a wood fence, I don't think you'd have any issue with that. And again, like there's partial fencing, but it is from that neighbor. So you've got a little bit of a roll off, but it looks like the water is actually flowing that direction. As you can tell, there's some washout over there and then some grass here, but it's probably flowing and pushing to the back corner. Water spigot on this side of the house, and all the gutters are run into the ground. So that's nice. Good bit of slab showing. Inspectors love that. We got dual pane windows as well. Garden bed with some shrubs in the front. And it is so warm, so we are gonna dive in. So here we enter into the home. Please excuse the echo. No hall closet. So you have your small entry foyer there. And then we do have a split floor plan. So to the left, we're gonna have a couple bedrooms. And then to the right, we will also have a couple bedrooms, mudroom, entry for the garage, so on and so forth. Here's your living area, which opens directly into the kitchen. Love the high vaulted ceiling. Again, you've got lots of wood accents in here. Symmetrical finish with the fireplace and built-ins. My OCD self always loves a little symmetry, so love to see it. We've got a gas starting, wood burning fireplace. And then these windows overlooking the back are really pretty. I personally would put some plantation shutters on something like this so you could improve the efficiency and control the light a little bit. Here's your dining area off of the kitchen. Again, taller ceilings. They did a great job with the woodworking in here. A lot of attention to detail. We got cabinets underneath the countertop. LG appliances. So there's your oven, microwave, refrigerator cutout. Just sink and dishwasher. I like the vent hood. And just give it a nice touch. 5 burner gas cooktop. Are the cabinets soft close? No, unfortunately not. But that is GFCI. Nicely sized walk-in pantry. And it looks like a higher grade vinyl flooring here. I'm gonna show you the garage side first, and then we will go look at the side with the primary bedroom. So you have this small hallway here. We have your first guest bedroom, if you will, on the right-hand side. It's about 4 can lights, ceiling fan. The bedroom's not huge, but it's a pretty decent size. And then from that bedroom there, you have this guest bathroom here to the right, and then straight at the end of the hall, another guest bedroom. So here you can see we've got, again, black and white mixed with the countertops. Looks like granite. Just like to make sure. Some nice shape, single vanity. No water leaks. If you know, you know. An abundance of storage space. Here's a window overlooking the front yard. You got tub shower combo with the tinted glass. So it's in pretty good shape. Tile all the way up to the top. And then there you've got an exhaust fan. Kind of help with the condensation buildup. And then there's actually a closet. So interesting for guest bath, but good storage closet, utility closet, linen closet, whatever you may need. And then here is your guest bathroom, or toilet, I should say. So then at the end of this hall, we've got the other guest bedroom. This one seems to be a little bit bigger than the first one that we looked at, but it may just be the layout of the room. And you're overlooking the driveway here, so you are kind of looking at the neighbor's house, but a few blinds and some curtains, you'll have good privacy. Not a huge closet here, but it goes up a little bit, so you've got some additional storage space. And then further down this hallway, we've got your mud room, which again, wood accents, tons of storage, looks really good. I like the way it's built, or designed more so. 3 separate hooks, and then you have your laundry room with 2 folding countertops and some drawers, cabinets, all that good stuff. It looks like your dryer is most likely vented out of the roof, seeing as how it's built in there, which is normal for newer construction. You just have to make sure and keep it clean. Periodically, you want to blow, maybe a leaf blower, or however you want to get that clean with a licensed professional. And then the 2-car garage. So really good shape. Epoxy the floors. This sucker would be very nice. You've got your sprinkler control system there and your electrical panel here. Which let's see if they've got any arc fault breakers. I think that these 4 are. Yep, I believe so. So that's nice to see. That'll definitely come up. This is really nice. You got 2 windows in here, plus the panels in the garage door. So if you wanted to, insulate the door and make this kind of another hangout space, I could definitely see that working out. So we got 2 bedrooms over here, 1 full bathroom. And then on the opposing side, we're gonna have the primary suite, guest bedroom, and your guest bathroom. So just off the living area to the left, we'll have the 3rd guest bedroom. Fortunately, this one is smaller than the other 2, but this would be perfect for an office space. A playroom, just extra space to utilize. Let me show you the closet. Pretty similar to that last bedroom we were looking at with the closet. And then you have your guest bathroom here, which is just gonna be a half bath, toilet, vanity, all that good stuff. And then we'll step on through this doorway, which I love this because essentially you can close and lock yourself off from the rest of the house, and it is all your suite and oasis. So we got a small little curve to the right. We got the primary suite, triple trade ceiling. Come on. And yeah, pretty good size primary bedroom, tons of outlets in here. And you're overlooking the backyard. Kind of odd that they didn't do a larger window. Instead they did 2 smaller windows, but it works. This large farmhouse looking fan. You got the raised ceilings, crown molding. And then here we have the primary closet, which is pretty large as well, with a couple built-ins. And then we have the ensuite. So you got dual vanities, same countertop, 2 windows, an abundance of storage. Not a super deep tub, but a good soaking tub. And then you have your throne there, and the walk-in shower with the dual heads and the handheld. Oh, and a seating bench. Missed that one in the photos. And then we've got your fan above. Really nice shower. Step back and pan out. When you're ready to interact with the rest of the family or friends again, just come on out. So this is actually a very well-built home from what I can tell. I don't see any red flags that pop out. I think that price may be their biggest factor, just how new construction is trending in this market. There's the back porch. We'll take a step out there. And secondly, the bedrooms, 2 of the guest bedrooms are just a little bit on the smaller side, but the attention to detail on this one is definitely there, which we love to see that. It shows that they cared when they built the house. I mean, you have painted lintels, you've got trim around the wood contact there, and then the beams look like they're stained as well, so that helps, the longevity of them. So a beautiful home. I think for the right price, this might not be a bad one to consider. What do you think?